Hello there, all you wonderful, wonderful prayer partners. I just wanted to bring you this short video with an update. What's going on? We've been 3 weeks now since we were back in this foyer, or in the, not the foyer, in the sanctuary with our first ministry Sunday. And as you may have noticed, there were a lot of people that came up for prayer. There were lines, actually. And it tells me one thing. There's a lot of people that want prayer, and we don't see that happening after service, and not even with the service leaders. So there's really a great need for prayer, and you guys have met or are in the process of meeting that need. And hence we have the Foyer ministry. So after service, things go quickly. Before you know it, the next service is about to start, and there's not a whole lot up front. But out in the foyer, people are there. And so what we're finding is that all in all, that's success. More people are being prayed for than would have normally been prayed for, either in the service or in the foyer. And what we see in talking to the people now, the different people that are praying in the foyer, is that people want prayer, and as we are having a conversation with them, they will talk. And then if they don't say anything, we simply ask, is there anything we can pray with you about or agree with you for? And most people will just open up and say, yeah, I know, I need this or I need that. That happened with Angie and I've talked to others, and the same thing happens. Someone that Angie prayed for the week before in service, ministry time, came up to her as we were standing in the foyer and started talking with her, blah, blah, blah. And she was about to go, and I think Angie said, well, is there anything we can pray with you? She just opened up, and the tears and the whole thing, and so we were able to pray with her. So things are rolling along, and this is, I think, just the third week that we've had the Foyer ministry going outside of the ministry inside of the sanctuary. So it's going well. What we do need is for you Foyer people to be responsive to your captains and let them know when you can be available, and make sure that you are, because I know you're people that will keep your word. And we need more people in that ministry because people want prayer. They just want to be asked, which brings me back to all the prayer partners. Just because you did not say you would be available for the Foyer ministry, when you walk out the sanctuary, does not mean that your ministry of prayer stops. You're standing in the foyer, you see somebody, yeah, you're not on, quote, duty, but you can go up and talk to them, and it's easy. The Holy Spirit, I'm not going to say it's easy, but you can see people that you don't normally talk to and just converse with them and ask them if they need, and they'll need prayer. So your ministry doesn't stop. And just because we have people assigned in a foyer ministry doesn't mean you can't pray with them. In fact, we're asking you to, because between services, one person or one group of two can only get to maybe one or two people before the next service is starting. And it's people are starting to vacate the foyer and all that. So everyone's in the foyer ministry, just certain ones have agreed to sign up and be available, leave the service early so that you can come out and pray with people as they are leaving the service. So that sells to me, or spells success, because more people are being prayed for. Even if it's only 3 or 4 people per service, it's actually more than that. But even if it's only that, that's 3 or 4 more that have not been prayed for before. So I want to encourage you, Foyer people, be ready to respond. And if you're not signed up for that ministry, be ready to respond when you're out there in the foyer as well. That's what the ministry is all about. We'll get more on this another time. I just wanted to give you this brief update, and I hope you're having a great week, and we'll talk to you again soon.